Yeah, go.
We live, pop up.
What up? Pop up. Episode.
Pop
Yes,
up,
sir.
pop up.
What episode are we on now? What is this? Episode 29? We came a long way.
29, bro. 29.
Yes, sir.
We've
It's
been
that
running
time,
it so
29.
long that I had to switch up the scenery.
My dog got switched the whole scenery and everything.
So episode 29. All right. So anyway, how y'all doing? It's been a while, right? It's not been a while.
Nah, it been that long. Like a week. We only missed a day.
About a week.
Yeah.
Straight though.
We've been slacking, but we're gonna get back on it.
You know.
But before we start though, like I mentioned last time, we do have a Cashapp because, like I said, part of why we, been absent, we trying to build things up a little bit, step up the equipment, step up the production and all that. So if you want to help with that in any type of way, even if it's like 5 cents or $1, there's a Cashapp. So,
Facts. It's gonna be in the description.
We always appreciate it. We already know.
We're using our money wisely around here.
Exactly. So, but beyond that, moving right into it. First thing that we're going to talk about today is COVID-19. We're going to start with like some regular opinion news, and then we're going to go into the stuff that's going on. But so COVID-19, I want to say it seems like it's getting a little bit better. Seems like it's like not disappearing, I want to say, but the horrific side of it seems to be going down a little bit. Like people are kind of more at ease. I see, like in public, I feel like. Yeah,
it kind of feels like that, yeah.
And part of that is probably because of the vaccines. I think a lot of people are a lot more comfortable because they've been vaccinated and they know other people around them have been vaccinated. So I just wanted to get y'all's opinion on like what y'all been seeing as far as like out in public and you personally, if you think that things are getting better or if it's getting worse, like how you feel.
Shit, well, me, like, I thought things were getting better. Like, you know what I'm saying? It kind of seemed like it, but I know, like, you know what I'm saying, a few people who I was talking to that just getting COVID. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying?
But I'm guessing these are people that were not, they haven't been vaccinated yet.
Right? Yeah, nah. I haven't been vaccinated. And, yeah, they got COVID. And I'm like, dang. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you hear it, like, after all this time and, people still getting COVID, which I know it's still happening to people, but, you know what I'm saying, when it happens, like, to somebody and it's like, damn, okay. It's like kind of like a reality check, like, oh, this shit's still going on. You know what I'm saying? It ain't done yet. You know what I mean? So, but like
going on.
Things are going back to normal. I don't know. I don't want to say if it's like too fast or nothing, because Florida going back to normal. I think DeSantis just put out something saying all emergency COVID shit is like over with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get back to doing everything normal. And
right.
Yeah, I don't know. That when it comes to that, everything's come back to normal. But it was a reality check when I heard this. You know what I'm saying? They got COVID. I'm like, damn, shit, it's just still going on. It ain't softening up. It's still coming.
Yeah, it's definitely still a reality. But it does seem like people. I don't want to say people don't care. I guess it depends on where you live.
Yeah,
I was in Florida recently, and I feel like in Florida it's a lot. It's like Florida found the cure or something because it seems like people are not really, But
I mean, it's been like that though. It's kind of been like
that. Yeah. And to an extent, and when I was out there, I saw a lot of people wearing masks a lot more than I thought would still. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely did see people not wearing masks at all, which I haven't seen in New York. So
I ain't gonna lie, I've been lacking. Like, I went out last night, and I mean, because I knew I was going around like my family and shit. Like, guys, y'all know, like, I ain't even walk in the spot with a mask, and then I walk in there, and I ain't gonna lie, most of the niggas in there ain't had no mask.
On New York too?
Yeah. But I mean, like in Florida,
it wasn't packed, but yeah.
In Florida, I see niggas like even like in the supermarket and shit. I'm talking like even without no
that's
mask.
different.
Like,
different.
They on that. Like that's the time they on. So, yeah. So we gonna see, but it's been well over a year, and that's the crazy thing. It's like I feel like it's like almost normal now. Like it's like kind of just part of life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
almost, yeah.
Yeah. And then if things is opening back up and people are gonna, because now it seems like even in New York, clubs are open again. I see clubs, like stuff like that. So
yeah, we back in full effect July 1st, they said.
Yeah, so it seems like things are back to normal as far as what we can do. And I know the movie theaters are open too. So I guess we just gotta get used to wearing masks until they say that's about to end too. I heard some states that's about to end completely. So
yeah, Florida, I think they like ended it, but if you're a store, you could still make your rules, and if you want people to come in
mandated,
with
yeah.
masks on, you know what I'm saying? And they got to come in with mask on. But
And like we said before, I don't think it's ever gonna like, go away completely. I think it's gonna become like the flu where it's gonna like we just gonna deal with it. You know what I mean? I don't think it's gonna be a thing where it's gonna be completely gone, but yeah, so we'll keep it up. So I just like to talk about COVID every week because COVID is going on.
Facts. But one thing though, COVID, like, it's gonna go down crazy in history. Like, it's gonna sound crazy to people 30, 40 years from now. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like they're gonna be like, yo, that shit really happened, bro. Like, it took out thousands and thousands and thousands of people in the world, and it's like, yo, we survived that shit. I feel, I like, rest in peace to everybody. You know what I'm saying, that passed. But like, if you survived COVID, like, you consider yourself like a lucky individual. You know what I'm saying?
It's a fact. Knock on wood. The fact that we haven't even caught it yet. You know?
Yeah, especially if you ain't even get it yet. Like,
yeah,
exactly. That's what I was thinking the other day too. Like you said, knock on wood. But I was just thinking the other day. I was like, damn, like, I never got that shit. But mad people they haven't gotten it. So
yeah.
And that's another thing I really wish they would look more into because it's really kind of interesting how there seems to be like, I feel like people that are just straight up immune to it. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, so that's the COVID news. But moving on. So next we're going to talk about this George Floyd case with the officers. And I didn't really get to look that much into this, but I saw that they're saying that all 4 of the officers were indicted, and I know that also there's going to be still going to be a trial for the other 3, and also Derek Chauvin himself hasn't been sentenced yet, right? So, but Clay, I don't know, Clay, if you got a chance to look, did you? What exactly is this indictment as far as the for?
So basically, the reason why they're indicting him and the other officers as well. I guess other information came up about another incident with Derek Chauvin and a 14-year-old boy that he arrested in 2017, and I guess they're trying. I'm assuming so. I haven't seen the details. But apparently they're trying to use that as evidence because it correlates with this case, and it's because they're trying to, I guess, in a way, like, make sure that he gets the time he deserves. In a sense, I guess that's what they're saying the attempt is. But it seems almost like it's a mistrial undercover. Like, it kind of feels like that to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm hoping not. I'm hoping it doesn't like cause a legit mistrial, but it seems like it might head in that direction if Derek Chauvin's, lawyer gets on his best bullshit. So we're just gonna have to wait and see.
Yeah, from what I saw, there was like, I guess he could say a mistrial because, or I guess what he's trying to say is that he wasn't given a fair trial given the atmosphere of what was going on with the other stuff in Minnesota and everything. And the jury, inevitably, obviously, they had to know what was going on. You know what I mean? Although I know they weren't supposed to be looking at the news, it's pretty impossible to not look at the news somewhat these days.
I'm thinking so is that like in correlation with these 4 cops like getting indicted and shit?
What?
Like that whole situation, is it in correlation with the 4 cops getting indicted by like the grand jury?
Yeah, but I don't think so, right, Claire?
I'm not sure if I'm not sure if that other situation that they brought up has anything to do with the other 3 officers, but I mean that's just what I read. I know for a fact it has something to do with Derek Chauvin.
Got you. Yeah, because the other 3 officers that was in the situation with George Floyd, it looks like they're getting indicted by the federal grand jury. So, like, I guess I guess they moved on it because they seen that he got guilty for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for his.
So they was probably like, all right, we're gonna go ahead and move on this.
Yeah, and I think the amount of the evidence and stuff that they showed during the trial, kind of made a lot of people feel more seriously about it. You know what I'm saying? And feel like, all right, this is straight. It looks
like, I'm looking here. It's showing that they're being charged in connection with their failure to intervene with Chauvin's use of unreasonable force.
That makes sense. Because to be honest with you, like prior to watching the trial, I didn't really feel like they were obviously involved and they didn't stop it. But I didn't feel they were so much at fault. But when I saw like the videos during the trial, then you're like, yeah, they kind of, you know what I mean? They enabled this.
They helped him hold him down.
Yeah,
and then like the fact that they took so long to get help to call EMS, like that shit was horrible.
Yeah, and that's and I think that is a big part of what helped them win the trial was because it was they proved how on top of them holding him down and restraining him and, stopping him from breathing, they did not try to get him help at any point. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where the real problem came in. Is like, y'all didn't need, once y'all knew he wasn't good, y'all didn't try to help him. So
I'm saying, if a suspect gets shot, you know what I'm saying, he's
even that
taken care of, then brought into custody. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. And
they're not gonna bring the man into custody. Yeah, they're not gonna bring the man into custody with the gunshot wound and have him bleed out and you know what I'm saying, in the holding cell. Like,
and again, if you watch the body cam footage, clearly, by the time the ambulance even comes and picks this man up, and even the EMTs testified, he was dead already. Like at that point, they were trying to resuscitate a dead body. Like
so what y'all think? What y'all think? Like, you know what I'm saying? If they get the guilty charge, you know what I'm saying, the other officers, obviously not Derek Chauvin. I think they're gonna get a little slap on the wrist. I feel like they're gonna get
even Derek Chauvin is gonna get a slap on the wrist to some extent. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't gonna get what he deserves.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think they're gonna get like life or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't think they should get life. I don't think the three cops should get life.
Yeah, I don't think the three cops should get.
They gotta get something though. They gotta get something.
To, you know what I'm saying? Some sort of consequence.
Exactly.
But I don't think they should get life. That's what it would be. So, but
Derek Chauvin though, I don't know.
Derek Chauvin, as I said, that was straight up murder. Like, you stayed like, come on, that was, while the other people should have stopped you, that was murder. Like, so
crazy.
And so some people feel like you should get the you'd be put on death row. You should die if you murder somebody. You know what I mean?
As much as death always seems like the best way, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes I used to feel more when I was younger. I used to feel it was good. I used to agree with it. Yeah. But now I feel like just because someone kills someone, I don't think a court should decide to kill you. You know what I mean? Like, if anything, I feel like everyone deserves a second chance, even if it's a second chance in prison. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like to just at least get your mental right. You know what I mean? To not be in that mind state to kill.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a case by case basis. Obviously,
yeah, circumstance. Yeah, like
obviously that's what I'm saying. But
of course. I mean, unless you have a person who's literally like gonna try to kill people like every second he can. You know what I'm saying? I don't think someone deserves to die or like have to be put down like a rabid dog, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's kind of what it feels like. It feels like a dog being.
I would say I feel less bad about it when it's someone that's like a child murderer or a child molester. You know what I'm saying? When someone like that, you don't feel so bad because you they killed like 10 girls and they, you know what I'm saying, some shit.
Raped and killed, 10 girls.
Something ain't right up here.
It's up for you, man.
I agree.
So so we definitely gonna keep talking about that Derek Chauvin trial and seeing what's going on with that. Because that's interesting. I'm really interested to see what his sentence is with that judge. I know that judge, he got a lot of pressure on him right now.
We'll see. They filed for a retrial, so it may not even be sentenced right away. You feel me? That may get pushed back and a whole bunch of hoopla and whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever. As long as his ass stays in jail while all this is going on, as long as he's locked up, it's all good.
Yeah, for real though.
Because the system got so much stuff wrong with it that they need to change to stop stuff like this. Because
it's how it comes when it comes to the law. Like, there's so much bend around, and I had a feeling that was gonna happen because y'all remember we spoke about him having like writing on his hand or everything he was writing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I already know what's up, man. He's gonna do some kind of mistrial or say something was wrong, and
it's common anyway. Like, usually even in trials, if it's like a dope boy killed a dope boy or something, if they have a trial and they lose a trial, they usually immediately file a mistrial or saying that they were,
especially if they got the money for the lawyer.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you got the bread for the lawyer,
fuck that mistrial.
Yeah, it's like boom, easy. So we'll keep an eye on that as well.
Yes, sir.
Moving on though. Tokyo. Let's talk about these Asians.
Tokyo.
Man, I ain't feeling this whole Asian joint, all this Asian stuff going on. It's getting saltier. Getting saltier and saltier for me, man. I'm hearing a lot of nonsense.
Oh, no, you got to put me on. What happened?
So first off, Tokyo, the 2020 Olympics, which was supposed to happen, back in 2020, obviously, but COVID happened in 2020, which is they're going to do it in 2021, but I guess they're still calling it the 2020 Olympics. They've officially decided to ban any kind of Black Lives Matter, any kind of pro-liberal. Well, I guess what they're saying is no political attire at all, any kind of shirts or anything political movement stuff at all, which I guess I understand. But, right, here's my thing with this. first off, y'all Asian people know how y'all trying to do this whole alliance thing right now, where y'all are trying to piggyback on the you know, the racism and the victim of mentality and shit. So on top of that, there's also a clear difference between movements that are trying to be more positive and movements that are trying to be more secluded, like oppressive and oppress people. I can understand not wanting oppressive movements, but Black Lives Matter is obviously, I don't get why people don't understand what it means or why they're saying Black Lives Matter, right? So I don't think it should be included in something that's banned from any type of event or a public event or a sporting event. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Especially at times like this when we're basically all picking sides and choosing, you know, you showing who you aligned with. You know what I mean? Like,
Thanks.
I don't know. And also in the Asian news, I was reading that there's been some type of report. Sorry, my allergies are going crazy. There's been some kind of report filed that they found out a lot of important or rich members of the Asian community donated a lot of money to the Proud Boys prior to the Capitol riot.
Word?
Yeah.
Oh,
again, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of strange.
Wow.
Like, it's kind of weird how you.
I mean, it's not unheard of that certain Asian, you know, families and people of that culture, of those cultures, those Asian cultures, they do look at Black people a certain type of way. We do know that, but damn, I've never expected to hear that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit,
it was kind of
I'm a little bit taken back by that.
It was upsetting, but and again, next week on the next episode, we're actually going to talk a lot more about this stuff going on with the Asian community and how society is receiving their political cries compared to other races' political cries, I guess. So we're going to talk more about that, but that's definitely what's going on. And I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like that's not a good look. And I feel like it kind of shows what more Asians are aligned with or who they align themselves with. Because like I said, and I'll say it again, all the Asian people I've met in my life, particularly the Chinese American ones, they were way more into white people than they were into minorities.
That's a fact, bro.
They even more so try to emulate white people and be like white people. No, they admit it. Like, they don't even, they're not shy about it. So.
Bro, I mean, like you know what I'm saying? Like from what I've known and like kind of like experience wise, like they're like a racist white person is like kind of like a racist, you know what I'm saying, Chinese person or Asian person.
Yeah, like they act the same way.
Like, like I've seen so many you know what I'm saying, situations with that, and it's like dang, like, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, yeah, we just trying to overcome this situation, you know what I mean? Like, we don't need all this other crap, but you know,
it's weird because it's like, you know, I've seen people be racist towards Asian people too. I know Asian people they share it too, no matter what kind of Asian you are, because there's different kind of Asians, obviously. Yeah. But that's why I just don't get why right now. I mean, I'm even seeing commercials on TV and stuff like, you know, like I don't know why particularly it seems like everyone's really feeling sorry for them, particularly.
I don't even know, man. I really don't. Cause like, and I remember we spoke about this. We spoke about the whole, you know what I'm saying, the Asian hate crimes and things of that sort. And since that time, I mean, you ain't nothing really when it comes to Asian hate been happening.
And they even got a law passed. Where, and we ain't black. They ain't passed no laws.
That's funny as hell. They got a law passed.
I'm just saying whether the
hold on. What's the law?
I think, what is it that you can't? Well, let me look it up. Let me not miss what they call it.
Meanwhile, while he looks that up, I just want to say that, you know what I'm saying, ever since that happened and we were talking about Asian hate crimes and things like that, you haven't heard of any Asian hate crimes. But within that time period, I can't count on my fingers how much, whether right or wrong, you know what I'm saying, African Americans has been, you know what I'm saying, killed by police and things like that. You know what I mean? So,
and African Americans still can't fidget. Ain't that a good?
Well, save the Asians though. But yeah, so what the bill is, Senate passes bill to combat hate crimes against Asian Americans. There's no bill to combat. There's no bill to combat hate against black people.
That's funny.
I'm telling people I'm Indian from now on, I guess.
Senate approved the bill on Thursday that aims to curb a rise in hate crimes targeting Asian Americans.
Man,
Like what the wait? Like what the fuck, bro? Like,
no, seriously though, like seriously.
Black people are targeted in hate crimes for what? Well over 100 years. Yet no law. Asians get targeted in hate crimes for about 3 fucking months.
Hey, listen. This is, you know what I'm saying. America about that bread, yo. China got that bread, boy. So,
Yo, man,
you know what I'm saying. They getting right. I think that's what it is. To be honest, you know what I'm saying.
Bro, look, whatever.
I don't know.
My thing is like, this stuff happens, and then they act like they don't understand why Black people particularly are upset, or why Black people have to do things like Black Lives Matter and protests. It's just like,
but it's funny though, because Don brought up a good point. You got to understand, they thinking about China. if we disrespected their people over here, China will invade. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole continent. You know what I'm saying? Of powerful Asians that will do something if America was just allowing, you know, Asian Americans to be treated the way African Americans are treated, and that's sad to say. But same time though, you got to understand that strength. That I'm saying, like the strength in numbers. Those I was gonna say, like for real, like.
That's for sure. You're right. There's strength in numbers, and obviously we, you know, not only financially, but I'm sure in other ways we're in debt to China, and I'm pretty sure they could threaten to take a lot of stuff from us. But my thing is though is like, nigga, the severity of what we're talking about here. We're talking about a couple Asian old people getting beat up on street corners, as compared to Black people literally getting shot for fidgeting in cars and murdered. Like, come on, like. I'm just saying, again, say you don't even want to talk about that. Say we don't even want to go as far back as that. Let's say we don't even want to talk about Jim Crow era. Let's say we even talking about the 70s and up. Yeah. How much Black people done died just for moving too much in a car, bro, and getting pulled over.
Yeah, that's true.
That's crazy. And there's no law has been made to even attempt to address that. But a couple of Asian people get beat up, and Senate passes a whole bill, like. Come on, bro. That shit is crazy.
Fishing, like I said, it got to be some money, like something involved.
Because that is crazy. Like, I don't think it's been, if this is going on for years or something, and Asian people was just getting thrashed, and I'm like, all right, we get it. But come on, bro. It's been like, again, the rise in this has been because of the ignorant people that are associating COVID-19 strictly with Chinese people or Asian people. And then, you know what I'm saying? That's why most of this is happening. Because other than that, I don't recall just seeing Asian people just getting like beat up on the street, like just for being Asian, you know. Exactly.
Bro, if anything, I be hearing about Asian people mugging people in the middle of the night and fucking Chinatown,
doing weird shit like that, or scamming people and doing a bunch of dumb shit,
or just like I don't even remember, but my homeboy Jeezy's roommate, remember the what's he called?
I remember.
But yo, my boy got mugged in Chinatown, or like he got mugged in Chinatown or something like that by some random Korean dude, and it's like them dudes be the ones out at night with the pocket knives ready to rob somebody.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, we're gonna keep that's another thing we gotta keep up with, because that's been progressing every week, this whole Asian thing, but we're gonna keep up with that. Next thing we're gonna get into Idaho school shooting. This time, another one. Like, this bro? Becoming a weekly.
Heard about that one. Nobody got hit.
I didn't even hear about this one.
Yes, I think they did, because 3 people. First off, this was a girl, a 6th grade girl.
I heard about it. It was a 6th grade girl, but I didn't hear of anyone getting hit.
3 people were in the hospital. I don't remember if I heard they must have been shot. I don't know what else how they would end up in the hospital, but I know they said 2 of her classmates and a teacher, like a gym teacher or something.
What the hell?
I don't know why the 6th grade girl had a gun. I don't know why she put it out. I don't know why she pulled the trigger.
I had it. I mean, not every school's gonna have metal detectors, but
nigga, metal detector, not 6th grader.
But still, but that's what I'm saying. Just the fact that you in 6th grade and you thought about bringing a gun to school,
like, because even when I was in 6th grade, we went to it was a black, I guess you could say it was like a black elementary school. It wasn't hood, I would say. It was black. But even then, back then, we wasn't thinking about bringing in 6th grade, bringing a gun to your class.
So she brought the gun to her class. Did she shoot like she shoot anybody?
I guess so. Because
if 3 people's in the hospital, I mean, it sounds like.
Hold on, let me look at look up the update real quick. But yeah,
what
6th grade girl.
6th grade.
Sixth grade girl opens fire at middle school in Idaho, injuring 3. A female middle school student opened fire on her classmates in Rigby, Idaho on Thursdays. 2 students and 1 adult were injured.
And I'm thinking like
fire.
I'm thinking like it's Idaho, so it can't be the. I don't think it's the hood.
No. And then on top of it too, I was gonna say I think it's a white girl. I don't think it's like a black girl. It looks like it's a mostly white kind of school, like one of those kind of like Columbine.
Not to be stereotypical, but I'm not surprised.
Oh yeah, no surprise here. The only surprise is to be honest,
the fact that it's in 6th grade.
No. It is. It's surprising to me because it's like a 6th grade and it's a girl.
Yeah, the girl thing too.
And it's a girl.
You especially a 6th grade girl is usually not thinking about guns.
Very puzzling. I wonder. Let me look. I don't think they got any backstory. Wait, did they catch her? Yet. She's locked up or like?
Yeah, I assume she's at least in some type of.
When I say that, like, I don't think she killed herself after. That's
no. It got her.
It wasn't. So it wasn't one of those like.
No, I don't even think this was a thing that was super planned. I think maybe she just brought the gun to school and took it out. And I want to hope that maybe she was playing around, didn't know it was loaded. Maybe I don't know, but
because I'm looking. It looked like she shot the custodian. That's OD, bro.
What the fuck? It was a custodian. Yeah, that's what it was. But what the custodian did to her? That's what I'm saying. Like,
why would you shoot the custodian?
But I think I read maybe he was trying to like take the gun out of her hand or something like that. Like he was trying to get it from.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, bro. I see I don't care.
Shooter drew a gun from a backpack and shot
with a gun. I'm
out, bro. I'm out. I'm more scared of a 6th grader with a gun than an adult with a gun. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, she went. Okay, so damn, that's crazy.
Yeah,
it's different, but what's up with 2020? You see, 2020 was different, but 2021 is a little. It's a little more different. When I say different, like crazy, different, like weird, like.
Listen,
that's why what's up with all these shootings, bro?
You need to get your fucking permit.
That's facts, man. But
niggas about to shoot 6th graders.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what you could like.
Because I'm blasting a 6th grader, bro. If a 6th grade girl point a gun at me, she's getting blown away. I do not care, bro.
She shot 3 teachers before getting stopped by another teacher. Not 3 teachers. She shot 3 people. I don't know if it's teachers, but I seen something about the custodian did get shot.
Niggas was probably like, "Whoa!" Because how you even take that gun out of her hand? Like, yo, put the gun down, shit.
How confused would you be when you just see a fucking 6th grade girl with a gun in her hand? You probably gotta look. You probably look twice. Like, is that a toy? Is that a pow?
They was trying to look to see, and after the first shot, it was too late.
Yeah, it was crazy because I was watching recently. I was watching a couple because it's been like 20 years or whatever since Columbine. So they've done the survivors and stuff have done like updated videos on YouTube and stuff. Some of them, one of them specifically, this kid got shot in his face and his torso and survived. And the reason why he got shot at such close range that he said on camera was because originally he thought the guns that when he saw the kids with the guns, he thought they were like toy guns. He thought they were like that they were doing like a senior prank. So he like walked up trying to like take it out of his hand, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So that's crazy too, because it makes you think like in certain settings where you would never expect someone to have a real gun, you're gonna automatically your mind tells you like, oh, that's not real.
That's not real.
Yeah, like especially
what this shit is.
Yeah, then bro. Sad,
that's crazy. And I like when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, we all understand like, you know what I'm saying, when people walk up into the grocery stores and, you know what I'm saying, do these mass killings, they just like really like just psychopaths and, you know what I'm saying, it's crazy as hell and things of that sort. But I'm thinking like when these kids come, like what is giving them the idea to go like shoot up schools?
It could be the same thing, to be honest. I think it's like the same thing. It's like they're already a little maybe mentally unstable, and then on top of that, they might be looking up certain videos online. Because for example, this girl had to have some type of interest in a gun to even want to put in her backpack and bring it to school. She had that,
and you got to think about the fact that that's now like the new solution for people who are being bullied and shit like that. We're hearing about this every week now. So now kids, if they don't know any better, and I feel like kids who are not gonna have that much of a thought process, like us adults or even young adults, they're gonna be quick to be like, man, fuck it, I'm gonna go do this. You know what I'm saying? And just stick with it. You feel me?
Yeah, facts. So crazy, man. I mean, I hope that the people that she shot, I think they're okay. I think it's said, but I hope they're okay. And I honestly, I hope this comes to an end.
Bro, all that's what makes me nervous about, you know what I'm saying, sending my kids to school.
Bro. Like, and that's the sad thing. I out of anything in life, nobody should have to feel a way about sending their kid to school, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Next to your kid being home, school should be the second most
Safe.
place for your kid.
Yeah, you said it. That's a fucking fact.
Yeah,
So-
we hearing about these school shootings way too much, and these mass shootings even you know what I'm saying. So it's like damn, like you know what I mean? Crazy
bro.
world, bro.
But yeah, like I say every week, we're gonna keep talking about it. I'm unfortunately almost sure about it next week or so. We're gonna have another one to talk about because this is like a weekly
real,
thing
bro.
now. But
I think the teachers. I know people are against it, but I think the teachers might as well just be strapped now. All teachers.
Fuck
But
that. I was
then-
gonna say they might have to hire more cops and make these cops in every.
I think
have
the
a cop in every classroom.
every other classroom or so. Yeah, like or at
Yeah,
least
like-
someone with a weapon in the hallways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
The teachers may be psychopaths too and start lighting people up.
yeah,
this is crazy, bro. You
will
can't
have
trust nobody,
teachers
yo.
shooting
Fuck all
kids
that,
for not
bro.
doing their fucking homework.
Yeah,
Like,
you
do
can't
your
trust
homework last
nobody
night,
in
nigga?
this motherfucker, man. That's crazy.
I'm tired of y'all disrespecting me.
Cause
Wow.
I'm thinking like, okay, cops.
And that's nothing to joke about, but like for real, we don't want to.
Yeah,
But that shit
wanna
really
hear.
happen. Like there really
Yeah,
teachers
like
out there that shit.
because teachers get frustrated too.
I
so.
done seen teachers like trust me. The teachers be on the
I've
edge
seen
sometimes.
teachers put teachers got to put hands on students.
Like they have to withhold themselves from like
From
getting
uppercutting.
physical, boy. So
So you can only imagine the trigger finger.
yeah, I don't think we want to get the teachers the gun in the
Damn, bro,
draw.
we gotta figure
But
something out.
we gotta do something, bro, because you can't be having kids shoot 6th grade. That's crazy.
Bro, do stuff like
can't
this
get
be
over
happening? I need to look it up. Do stuff like this happen in like other countries, like
countries?
Canada, like you know what
I
I'm
don't think
saying?
so. Not like this. Not like
Bro, what's
uh,
up?
Zane
with
like
Degrassi,
this.
I don't think so.
What's
yeah.
up?
Only Jimmy
This
was
is
getting
crazy.
shot in Canada.
For
Yeah,
real.
word. But
Yeah, bro. So you want to keep up with that. On to some lighter news out of that dark news. We're gonna talk about that J. Cole boy, that new J.
Cole
Cole.
world.
So is enough. And also too, I think it was like hinted by TDE that somebody in the TDE camp has an album or something coming out or a song. or
Oh
something coming
yeah,
out next week.
it's not Kendrick though.
I knew it wasn't going. I had a feeling it wasn't going to be Kendrick
Yeah.
because if
Probably
they would have,
SZA.
yeah, it's probably.
I don't know.
Sorry, no offense to the SZA fans, but I just out of everyone at that camp, I just hope it's not SZA. But anyway, so J. Cole has announced that he has an album coming out. It's called Off Season.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a continuation, I guess, of his, the comeback and like his original albums and mixtapes and all that. Got to hear a song, the interlude he dropped. I'm gonna get y'all's opinion on it first. Clay, did you hear it? Did you hear it? Did you listen to it?
I did hear it.
What'd you think?
I liked it, but then I thought it was cool. You know what I'm saying? It's not something I feel like I would bump like that, honestly.
Yes,
And to me, it kind of felt like I don't know, like if where I feel like his thought process was with making that an interlude and putting it out first, I feel like this is something where he's like, oh, niggas expect me because of how rap is. Niggas expect me to make some melodic shit. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the rest of the album ain't gonna sound nothing like this interlude. I feel like he did this in like a mocking fashion in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Because he's like he gonna tease niggas who like Playboy Cardi and shit. They're gonna be like, oh, maybe J. Cole's starting to make music like this now. And then they're gonna go listen to the album and you know what I'm saying? They either gonna love it or not.
I wouldn't say it sounds like nothing like no Playboy Cardi, nothing like that.
Not to say it sound like that, but that's that melodic feel.
Yeah, it was very melodic. Yeah, especially like the second half of it.
He had tune, and he usually don't use tune.
Yeah, that too.
Not like that.
Like
not like that.
He
Yeah, not like
barely
that.
used tune. Like it was like tune where you could hear it, and it's like, oh,
yeah,
J. Cole got tune. So I think you're right, bro. Like it's more of like I don't think the rest of the album's gonna be like that. It's just one of them tracks where he's like, all right, let me do this. You know what I'm saying? It was straight. It wasn't nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? To me, it was actually like I could hear him without the tune spitting on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like,
and he was saying some shit. I ain't gonna lie, he was saying some shit. But the fact that it was a short song, just the interlude, and then the way he did it,
yeah. And the first 40 seconds of him, he's not even like rapping or singing. He's just like or something like that. Like the actual him rapping or singing is only about a minute or something. And the song like 2 minutes. So, but yeah, to me it was alright. I feel like it was. But my thing is, when you niggas like him, Kendrick, Drake, and again, I can't even because I don't even like Drake, but at least Drake gets this. He understands. When you go away for a certain amount of time, I feel like you got to come back with a certain level of heat, especially if it's going to be your first thing.
Banger, like booming, like crazy.
Yeah, and that was just like, especially you about to drop next week or whenever this thing comes out. You know what I mean? Like, it's a little bit close for you to be dropping something for the first track to be that lackluster. Because to me, it was like I wouldn't even put that in his top 20 songs.
Yeah, he should have dropped. He should have dropped like a single worthy track. You know what I'm saying? I don't think.
Yeah, like something you can at least bump into the.
If you're gonna drop a single,
I had no replay value. Like I played it like twice, and I was like, I had no interest in playing it again.
If you got a single, like even the last that one track he dropped, it wasn't even on a project. It was just a single one, right?
Yeah, I think around the time you talking about the one like around the time the riots or not the protests and stuff.
The protests, yeah.
Yeah, it was like around that time. It was like the end
even
of
that I think was better.
Damn, what song was it? I'm tell you right now. Not a lot. Bam, it's not even fucking one of his top songs. Shit, I don't even remember which song it was. That's crazy. But yeah, he had a single out. And right here. It's Not Snow on the Bluff. I'm bugging. I can't remember the name. Anyway, but yeah, he had a single out. It was around that time. And like even a track like that, like it was one of those that was on repeat and radio stations. I don't see this.
I know exactly what song you're talking about.
Yeah.
But I don't see this doing that. This ain't gonna do that.
Nope.
But yeah, so what do y'all think about what are your predictions for this album? You think it's gonna be up to par? You think it's gonna be up there or?
I would like to hope so. I mean, I don't want to sit here and say it's not because I mean every project that J. Cole puts out is listen worthy. You know
it ain't cheap.
At the very least. But I mean we gonna see because as of recently, you know, he has been trying to reach new sounds, which ain't bad. You know, as artists we are supposed to evolve, but I feel like he's starting to conform, if that's the right term to use.
Yeah, he's starting to kind of give in.
Yeah, he's starting to conform a little bit, and I don't think he should. You know, J. Cole got here being, you know, true to who he is, which, you know, I'm at the end of the day, regardless, I'm not saying he not, but you know, his sound is starting to sound like it's conforming. So I'd like to see him kind of like stick to that. You know what I'm saying?
I think he can tune it. You know what I'm saying? Like it, but he has to do it right. You know what I'm saying?
Like that single. I'm about to see what single that is because that shit bugging me right now.
Yeah. I was just searching for. I can't remember, bro. Like it's not showing it, which is crazy. It's like, damn, was that song not streamed like that?
He dropped the video for it, so I know I'm gonna find it.
But yeah, like I think he just needs to you know what I'm saying, like you said, conform like the right way. Like don't
because niggas want to survive. You don't want to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don't.
Then again, it's like, bro,
Middle Child.
Middle Child.
Oh yeah, Middle Child.
Yeah. There you go.
A song like Middle Child, like he need more shit like that if he's gonna like try to play that middle role. But yeah, this individual is different.
Yeah, I feel like he I mean, what can they do, bro? Because at this point, when you got niggas like Young Thug and Gunna are dropping 2-minute songs that are doing top in Billboard charts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What that are about ski. You know what I'm saying? But the shit sound wavy. So what? When you niggas like J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar, what can you do? And that's what I was gonna say about this song too. I feel like he was more so trying to emulate Drake. I feel like this song he was trying to do like some Drake kind of shit because niggas like him, he ain't never gonna go Playboy Cardi, Young Thug, Gunna.
Yeah, of course not.
Most he gonna be like conform to is like, I gotta do the Drake. I just gotta start being that melodic and rapping. You know what I'm saying, like that. Yeah. Because, and that's the advantage Drake has over him and Kendrick, because Drake don't gotta be all super, you know, he doesn't have to be like Gunna and Young Thug and Lil Baby and them. But at the same time, he don't have to be all conscious and rappy like, you know, but people have a certain level of expectation for Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole, man, and they said it for themselves. So
I think when it comes to that, like, I think they find if they stick to themselves, maybe they can conform a little bit, like you said, you know what I'm saying? But if they stay themselves, they're going to be straight because, like, they have cult fan bases already, you know what I'm saying? They built it up. You know what I mean? So, like, just like Young Thug and like Young Thug a few years from now, he going to have his cult fan because, you know what I'm saying, he has his own style in a way, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's kind of like taking a little bit, you know what I'm saying, from Wayne, a little bit from this person, a little bit from that. But he got his own style. So he's going to have his cult fan base, you know what I mean? So years from now, like, if he was to change, say Young Thug decided he want to do some, like, lyrical stuff, that it won't work for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, at all. He gonna have to...
And vice versa.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so it's like, what can them niggas do if the opposite of you is what's running the game right now? what can you do? Like
they got to stick to what he's doing.
Yeah.
I think his last album that J. Cole dropped that had Middle Child on it, I think that was a dope project. Like, and a song like,
but listen, bro. But be honest, be 100% honest.
Yeah.
That last album, would you say it got anywhere near the attention any of his other past projects got?
What, KOD?
What are you talking about?
You
talking about the shit with his group, like the label?
I ain't talking about that album.
Oh,
what you talking about? You talking about his actual last?
I'm talking
solo?
about his actual solo album, his last solo album.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like the way that project went made him start to be like, let me, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that did how he wanted it to. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I got to check the numbers because that
middle child got a lot of promo. So like, I know he made a lot of bread just off of that one single. I don't know I can't recall how the album did, but I know for a fact that single itself went crazy. So like, I know he gonna do his numbers. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, but you guys got to remember, we live in a time where it's not just about the numbers or because I don't think money's a problem for J. Cole. I don't think, regardless, he gonna do numbers, he gonna make money. Yeah. You don't notice that when you see even on these festival things, niggas like J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar's names are starting to get lower and lower. While niggas like Young Thug and Travis Scott's getting higher.
I think J. Cole
stuff like that is what these guys care about, bro. They care about shit.
I don't think J. Cole I don't know. From what I see, I don't be seeing him on like too many festivals and stuff like that.
Yeah, nigga, well, the past year there's been none, but nigga, he was on, them niggas used to be on Coachella and shit like that, all the ones like Bonnaroo, all the other ones that be in California and shit like that.
And Young Thug was like
Young Governor's Ball in New York. But like I said, the ones you start to see, even with them ones, because before, even the ones like Coachella, Governor's Ball, they didn't like to highlight the niggas like Young Thug. They more so like to put up the more niggas like J. Cole and Kendrick.
Yeah. But
as time went on, then you start to see Young Thug highlighting that shit, and them niggas is doing that plus Rolling Loud and all that shit like that. So that's what I'm saying, bro. I just feel like the climate that we're in right now is just not the climate for these niggas, even as like it was in 2014, 15, 16. Like the past 3 years has been rough for that like conscious kind of rap, because people are really leaning into this.
Well, as you see it, like it kind of goes through waves, bro. Because I remember like what was it?
It's a long wave, EJ.
Not even, because I remember 07 through like I don't remember, like maybe 2010, 06 to 2010. It was kind of the same way. Like you got them, like it was like dance music at the time, like lean.
Yeah, like Rich Boy and all that shit, like all that kind of like throw some D's on it and all that.
You know what I'm saying? And then it went back. Then it went back to like lyrical time. You know what I'm saying? J. Cole, Kendrick, until maybe like 2012ish, and then 2012ish. Yeah, you're right. They've been on a long wave. I just realized what year we in, but since like 2012, 2013.
Even Young Thug, I'm not gonna lie to you. Up until even a little bit after So Much Fun came out, which is Thug's last mixtape with the one with the green with the lawn and stuff like that, which that shit has straight good songs on it. Even after that, I started to even tell people, I was like, Thug, he going down. And 20, he's bad. It seemed like he sky, you know what I'm saying? Only person I could say right now, I would agree still declining, that was super on top, is Future. Future seems like he's not at the same pivot that he was. Like
he dying out a little bit because
he's
starting to put out songs that I'm like,
even his joint, I was telling even his joint on with Thug on the slime thing, I don't think it's that good. It's kind of Casey's told me he fucks with it, he likes it, but I was like, bro, I can't. I listened to it like
that is something Casey would like.
Yeah, like I can tell you. That's all I was like, I can tell you why you would fuck with it, but
yeah,
I don't know, man. It just sounds kind of corny. Like it just sounds like
I can't get into it. I
couldn't get into it. So
Future, I think Thug's is a better version of Future. I don't know.
Yeah, right now, especially like I said, like you said, bro. She's like there's waves and there's time periods where people are one way, then they're another way. And I think Thug right now is proving his worth over Future and a lot of these niggas. Because even the niggas he bringing in, like Baby and Gunna and all these little niggas, is who has Future put on?
Nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like nobody knows anybody in Freeband Gang. Or what's this shit called, right? Freeband Gang.
Freeband.
Thug and Gucci Man is just putting niggas out. Because even Pooh Shiesty, that's Gucci's artist.
That's Gucci.
But not only that, but I feel like Thug definitely, some artists have the ear of knowing, or even the vision of knowing when another artist could do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like the artists that Future put out, you know, even they little vibes. The only time I would really fuck with the song is because Future verse
was on it,
fire. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, but with Thug, like he literally puts out a whole project where there's songs on there that he not even on it, and I'm bumping them shit. So I'm like, that shit hard. You know what I'm saying? So.
And that's why I least respect about him, the attempt to do that. Like so much other niggas, and niggas will always talk about, oh yeah, they want to rep their gang, they putting on everybody in their crew on their label, but they don't do that. They don't make albums. They don't do it, bro. Like it's a lost art. Like niggas don't do it no more.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so it is a beautiful thing to see. But same time, like I said, credits to Young Thug because I feel like he winning with it right now because just like Gucci Mane, he know the vision, he got the ear, and you know he just know talent when he see it. You know what I'm saying? Out of all his homies, that is.
Facts. Yeah. So, definitely gonna look out for that J. Cole joint. I'm really interested to hear that album, bro, because especially the way he's hyping it, like reflecting it on his past mixtapes and albums. I'm really interested to see if that's the vibe.
Stupid,
yeah, like he got to go crazy. So we gonna see.
I'm hoping my album come up suggested next to his because it's dropping the same day. So
yeah, so then you can get them.
Let me get them trickle subscribers or followers, trickle streams. Come on down.
It's gonna trickle down to everybody. I got to see it dropping that weekend too.
Facts. Yeah, let things trickle in, man.
So will your project be available? Universal be available at midnight, like May 14th?
midnight. Yep. I'm gonna definitely hashtag J. Cole and everything.
That's actually cool. Thanks. All right, but yeah. So moving on. Last topic of the night. Pop Smoke, which is funny too because that's another group where I think right now they're proving that subconscious shit is going down, and because right next to that Young Thug Gunna sound, we got this kind of New York drill Pop Smoke, 22 G's, what's the other kid?
Rowdy Rebel,
all them niggas. And I feel like that's stomping out the subconscious, the whatever you want to call it, J. Cole and Kendrick shit too.
You know what I'm gonna say on this one though, with when it comes to drill, I really don't think drill's gonna go that far.
You gonna go to mom?
Only reason is because drill rappers is gonna do it to themselves, bro. They gonna keep killing each other. Look at Chicago, bro. Them motherfuckers gonna go extinct before they get a chance.
I don't mean drill rap like straight Chicago shit though.
No. I know. New York niggas killing each other too. Yeah, they started, boy, and they getting locked up, indicted, boy.
New York niggas ain't kill each other on Chicago levels.
Yeah, and what I was gonna say, as far as the music though, like with the sound, with the drill sound, where I kind of give it to New York niggas. New York niggas is taking that sound and that energy, but they're making it fly.
Oh yeah, no.
More like it's party and like talk about like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's why I kind of like, just like what Jay said, it kind of coexists with like Young Thug's music because it's kind of like the same wave, but in a New York fashion.
It's their own kind of sound.
It's fire. It's just like a lot of, you know what I'm saying, especially recently, like a lot of them niggas, you know what I'm saying, like you see, I think Bobby Shmurda started with the drill shit in New York.
Mm-hmm. Well,
you could.
What we consider
a lot of people. It was starting to become like a street. A lot of street niggas in New York was rapping like that because they was getting it from hearing like a mix between the Chicago niggas and then like the niggas like Skepta, how they was rapping in the beats they was rapping on, and then they started kind of doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like talking.
When it comes to those records, bro, like I kind of put it like it's all rap and hip hop, but I feel like it's kind of like it has this different like own lane in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it does.
Like a whole different lane. Like when you hear that beat, it's like, okay, this is, you know what I'm saying?
You know it, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know, but bro, them records is fire, bro. That beat, like, there's a reason that shit's popping, bro. Like every time you hear a beat like that, I don't think there's any beat like that don't go hard, bro. You know
that's what I'm saying. And then what makes it creative though, and what I would hope that motherfuckers will latch onto, which is why God rest his soul, like Pop Smoke is gonna be missed, is because he was taking that sound and he was trying to like not commercialize it, but like try to come up with like
make
more concepts and make it official. You know what I'm saying? Like start making like songs for the ladies, but rapping on shits like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of vibe.
And that's what was so crazy about his.
We need.
That was so crazy about his album, is because it's so good, but at the same time it's kind of so empty because you could almost hear the missing where like he was supposed to finish it, but he didn't get to, like, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of songs on there, like you said, with that same drill music kind of vibe, but he was taking it. He was using different concepts. Like this nigga was like making love songs out of the drill. The drill. You know what I mean? Like that's just hard. So, yeah, but again, bringing up Pop Smoke, our last topic of the night. His trial started, I believe, and or not his trial, but I guess the trial
for the murderers.
Yeah. Sorry, allergies again. Of the murderers, the one that they caught, I guess. Who I guess he's not snitching on the rest of his gang or whatever. They just caught him.
Dog keeping it
sacrificed.
What it is. It was revealed that Pop Smoke was in the house. A young lady was like in the house with him. Obviously, he was probably with her doing whatever, and he was in the shower when they invaded the house and they shot him. So this young lady testified in court, and so anyway, the court stuff is going on. But Pop Smoke's brother went on Instagram. And he's like really upset, like about the court. And I agree. He said he feels like something fishy is going on with this whole case and everything that went down. And what's interesting to me, right, is like when people invade your house, right, or do a home invasion, and it's a burglary, like they're trying to take shit. They'll take shit, they'll do whatever they take, and they usually will leave you alive or leave whatever alive, right?
Yeah.
Normally, if that home invasion, whether or not was supposed to end with murder, if it even does end with murder, right? If it ends up having to end with murder, they normally do not leave witnesses. They normally would kill everyone. And again, specifically with the Pop Smoke situation, it was not a burglary. They weren't robbing him. It was they went in there with the intention of killing him.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of funny and strange that they went in there to kill him. They had access to the house, was able to get in. They claimed they somehow got into a window on the second story, and they left this young lady alive. They didn't kill her.
That is weird.
Sounds like a setup to me, bro.
So they ran past her, like she seen them, they seen her.
Nigga, she's testified in court, so she's clearly seen everything because she said she testified he was in the shower. They ran up on him in the shower. She said she heard him screaming. She heard Pop Smoke screaming out like nigga. She heard what's going on. She ran out, saw him fall, whatever. I don't know if you want to say maybe the niggas didn't see her, but I find that very hard to believe. That especially he's calling out. He's calling out to Shorty. They must know you calling out to somebody in the house.
Oh, he was yelling out there? Like,
yeah, because obviously he was saying like, "Oh, hell, they killing me." You know what I'm saying? Like,
damn. And I heard that they kicked his body after they shot him.
Yeah, and she told him that. That was her who testified it. So clearly she saw that. How you saw them do all that? They just ran past you and ran out the house.
I don't know. I want to know more to the story. I want to know if she was standing right there. I don't know if she was under the bed. She could have been hiding. Like, I don't know.
I want to know who he fucked with. Like that wasn't random. That was not random.
No, I feel like it wasn't Cali. Because remember, he did some shit. He stole some car from some niggas, some gang niggas in Cali.
It was some mafia nigga. It wasn't no gang niggas.
Yeah, some mafia niggas.
Some gang niggas don't operate like that. That's some savagery, bro. Like that's some mafia shit for real. Because I seen that
like some mafia shit.
Yeah. So that's wild, man. That's wild.
Bro. So I was just bringing it up to get y'all's opinion on it because I just felt like it was. I didn't know all of that information. Like I knew he was in the house. I knew it was like he had like a party before or something like that. So I assumed there was maybe people left over.
That's wild.
But in my head, I thought it was some shit like niggas ran in, like, or he was by himself somewhere. They sniped him or saw him. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know the situation, but she testified all that. I just think it's weird. Like
the whole situation is like a whole bunch of fishiness, bro. Like
that whole thing is
set up. Like it was a set. Most 100% got to be a setup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the girl, like 90% probably is involved in that setup. You know what I mean? Because like, how did they? It's a whole bunch of like questions. Like, how did they know? You know what I'm saying? He was gonna be.
How did they know when he was in the shower?
Yeah,
somebody must have told these niggas, "Homie is in the shower. Come down."
Because there's no way in hell they're gonna be able to see in that high ass crib that he was in.
Bro, no way. And this shit is a big ass mansion. Ain't no way. They niggas had no X-ray vision looking in to see. Like, come on, that's weird, bro.
It's crazy.
Because basically what everybody's saying is, especially the way Pop Smoke moves, if he was not in the shower, they wouldn't have caught him slipping. You know what I'm saying? He would have been able to defend himself. But clearly, you in the shower, you butt ass naked.
Damn.
Crazy.
That's wild, bro.
Oh, so we're gonna end it with that. That was episode 29, y'all. So before we go, we do have some announcements, I guess. First off, I want to say Happy Mother's Day. All three of us have moms, and we have not said Happy Mother's Day.
Facts.
Happy Mother's Day to
Happy
my
Mother's
mother.
Day. Happy
If
Mother's
she's
Day.
seeing
the
this so
mothers.
often, if she
Yeah,
gets so
and
often.
Happy Mother's
there.
Day. Yeah, Happy Mother's Day.
Happy
to
Mother's
my
Day
mom.
to Clay's mother. Happy Mother's Day to Don's mother, because I know them personally, because they are my family, they are my blood. So, happy
Facts.
Mother's Day. And happy Mother's Day to all the moms and everybody's moms out there, because I'm sure 2020 was an even rougher year for moms than it was
That's a
for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the moms. Episode 30, Monday. It's gonna be another women's episode, y'all. Hopefully we're gonna have 3 ladies. For sure it's gonna be 2, but hopefully 3. So we're gonna have a little 3-on-3. We're gonna go back and forth on a couple of subjects that I have pre-picked, pre-decided. So that should be fun. We'll advertise that over the weekend, and y'all see who the guest will be. And episode 30 will be Monday won't be this late. It'll be early, like 8 p.m. I swear, like 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Like
we're gonna make sure it's early, and we're gonna make sure y'all have a lit episode.
Yeah, it's gonna be definitely a lit episode. So stay tuned for that one. Other than that, like we said earlier, the Cashapp should be in the description. So anybody, go ahead. Much appreciated. Anything.
It's gonna make us better.
So it's gonna make it better. That's it for me. Y'all got anything?
Nah, we good. I'm good, man. I'm good. Other than Universe is dropping May 14th, all platforms. Please, everybody, pre-save and stream once the album drop.
Oh man, listen. Make sure y'all check out my new single as well. Pre-save is not available, but it's all good. Shit will be available. And we also turning up on fucking Sunday, May 16th.
Facts.
Make sure y'all check. Make sure y'all check for the live stream. Y'all check
Palm
for
Beach.
the, you know what I'm saying? Everything. We going up in Palm Beach.
Facts.
No. All right, y'all.